Around November of 2021, I wanted to make a game outside of the game jam just because I wanted to finish something on my own. But all of my ideas were either too boring or too ambitious for one person. I remember watching some parts of Scott's ideas of making shorter games, so I decided making a FNAF clone of sorts would be cool. However, I didn't know who to base the clone around. In the Golf Speedrun's Cragdor incident of November 6th, Zionic sent this image of Cragdor in the #Mario channel. So I got the idea to base it around the inside jokes from the Discord. Churgus was based off of Riasagresta's alt YouTube account under the same name, DemoBuddy was based off of Discord bot Nickmade, and Invisidor is based off of Cragdor. The enemy behavior is similar to the normal animatronics in FNAF, but a little different. Every few seconds, each enemy has an opportunity to move, and based on if a randomly generated number is less than or equal to its aggression level, it will move to a random room in the map. Unless it is in Cam 4, then it will always enter the office on its next turn. Once in your office, it will always pass its next movement opportunity, meaning that there is never a chance that it will enter your office and then stay there for the rest of the night. If your lights are on, or for Churgus, the enemy will attack. The mechanic of turning the lights off inside your office was directly inspired from One Night in Flumpties 2 by Jonachrome. A lot of things were inspired from the Flumpties games actually, like the music at the end of Night 5, and the game pretty much just being a big meme. Cragdor not entering while the lights were off made sense, and I just did the opposite for Churgus because, like Flumpties 3, having one mechanic that works for one character but not another makes the game more dynamic. I came up with the scram button as a solution for when both Churgus and Cragdor are in your office, forcing Cragdor to move no matter what. I also had to, of course, limit the number of times you could hit the button, or else you could just constantly hit it for 6 minutes straight with the lights on to win. The missing texture bug was originally going to be a thing that actually entered your office and could kill you, but I thought it would be a better idea for it to be like the FNAF 3 Phantom animatronics that just hinder what you can do. Looking back at it, it doesn't really work very well and only encourages you not to use your camera, which is made a lot easier when you take into consideration that the enemy AI always moves to cam 4 before entering your office, meaning that you only need to press the button once, which wastes only 3 seconds out of a 5 or 6 minute night. But it's how it is. Invisidor is based on the animatronics in the normal games that I have to listen to know what to do. Invisidor is literally exactly like Cragdor, just makes a noise whenever he moves or is in your office. Unlike Cragdor though, Invisidor cannot be scrammed, which makes a problem whenever he's in the room with Churgus. The solution is simple though, Churgus leaves the room quicker so you can base your decision off of who appears first. The game is fully acted by L. Corgus as Cragdor and Bruntus Rex as the FBI dude. L. Corgus was the origin of the Cragdor name, so it made sense for him to throat sing as Cragdor. Bruntus volunteered when I mentioned how I needed someone to voice the guy in Night 5, which, considering how he's British, felt funny to me. Of the game's month-long development, a week was spent just waiting for the voice lines, which was originally going to be done by Zionic before he only did Night 1 in none other. The jump scare noise was based off of this inside joke in Golf about Nick eating a singular ham sandwich. The noise is a cut-off sample from the middle of a file of reading it.
Hello to the Portal Speedrunning Discord. I just ate a singular ham sandwich. It was a bit tasty, a little bit too dry for my liking, but nothing that a little bit of mayo won't help. Yummy, this is so much better with mayo. I mean, it was okay with regular with mayo, but it's so much better with the Dijon mustard flavor. Oh my gosh! This is so good.
From the beginning, I had the idea for a night that completely disrupts the flow of the game, just because I thought by now the game would be a little boring with the nights being longer than most FNAF games. The idea for this night was always that it'd be free roam, but the idea for this to be the one and only DemoBuddy appearance didn't come until I didn't have an idea for how he should work for Night 5. Night 5 is the only night that doesn't introduce something new gameplay-wise. I wanted each night to introduce something new to keep things fresh and not to make Night 1 too difficult. It just makes sense for Night 5 to not introduce anything, as it's the last main one. Night 5 is actually max aggression, 10-10-10 in this case, as enemy aggression only goes from 1 to 10 instead of 1 to 20 like the FNAF games. I didn't originally plan for Night 6 to be a thing, but since I had some time while waiting for people to make voice lines, I quickly just made it and made an alternate ending for it. Night 6 is accessible by clicking on the exit sign in Night 5, which was based on Nick clicking on the sign while playtesting. Originally, the exit sign was going to have much more significance in it opening up at the end of Night 5, but I decided against it because I was too lazy to create an entire parking lot for you to walk out into, and I didn't really have any idea for anything after it. Night 6 is really just a much harder but shorter version of Night 5 with way less cooldown time. The ending of the game is simple. Gas floods into the building, killing Cragdor and allowing you to escape. The ending sequence is at the funeral, where Demo Buddy mourns the loss of his best and only friend. The alternate ending after Night 6 shows a different time where the FBI never flooded the building with gas, allowing everyone to escape. As a reward for surviving his gauntlet, Cragdor lets you free, celebrating with his friends.